You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Stale popcorn.
Popcorn. Pop.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me as always is my co-host Christopher. Chris, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very tired, but that's not going to stop us from having a show here today.
You get a little silly when you're tired, Steve, if I recall.
Well, speaking of silly, we're talking about a couple of the silliest movies I've seen in a long time here. Yeah.
Sure.
Amongst other things. So if you'd like to skip around, take a jot, there's timestamps below. Hi, Big Guy. But Chris, do you want to indulge me? I got some news for you.
I'm indulging. Let's hear it.
Denis Villeneuve.
Heard of him.
Oh, yeah, good. James Bond director, yes.
Sure.
He's locked in Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight to write the next script for James Bond. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs medium. What do you think?
I saw like one, maybe 2 seasons of Peaky Blinders.
Oh, you never seen the Peaky Blinders, eh?
I just told you I've seen 1, maybe 2 seasons. Did you finish it?
Yeah, it's good. I don't remember much, and I know there's a movie coming out later, probably. But yeah, I think it's pretty good.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
why not? Anything with Denny, you can have the writers of Madam Web, Thor, Love and Thunder, whatever you want. I'll still watch it.
Oh, that would be interesting to have just a top-notch director with a horrible script. Has there ever been such a thing? That'd be interesting to look up. Comment below if you've ever known something like that. But
Schindler's List. I'm just sorry.
that was so out of left field. I love it.
Is that Steven? Spielberg?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry. Keep going.
Very good. Got a question for you. This is multiple choice here. How much?
C.
Oh, okay. Hold on to that answer.
Okay.
How much do you think Robert Downey Jr. will make for playing Doctor Doom in Doomsday? Is it A, 25 million, B, 65 million, is it C, 80 million, or is it D, some beef jerky and a pack of menthols?
I thought they already said it was like 80 million like a year ago.
Well,
so I'm saying 80.
Well,
Or is
it's
it
confirmed
65?
now. No, you're right, 80. Which is
for one movie.
mind-boggling. Yeah.
That's got to be
One of the
close
highest.
to number 1, right?
Probably, yeah. I'm too lazy to look it up, so we'll just say it.
Because
We'll
I
indefinitely
think
say it.
before it was, I think Keanu got a percentage of the Matrix. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure before he was the highest. And then obviously Matt Damon would have got a percentage of Avatar, but he turned it down.
You what a loser.
I know. Just think of all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty high up there.
You got news for me, pal?
Jesse Eisenberg has currently decided not to return as Mark Zuckerberg in Social Network 2.
That's too bad. Do you know who's the front runner that they're looking to get for his replacement?
I'm going to say, who's another awkward, kind of annoying guy like Jesse?
I don't think you know him.
Probably that
Personally.
guy from, what's that musical about the guy trying to kill himself?
Hamilton.
Dear Evan Hansen. Maybe they get that guy.
Yeah. No, what's rumored is Jeremy Strong of Succession star fame. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen Succession.
Jeremy Strong. That's the bald guy from Kingsman, right?
No, that's Mark
West
Strong.
Virginia.
That's Mark Strong, his brother.
Mama. Yeah, that's the villain from Shazam.
Yeah.
The guy from, he was in that J-Lo movie we watched last year.
Atlas.
Wasn't he in there for 5
He
minutes?
was in there. Yeah. Someone held him hostage to do that movie. Tell you that for free.
He'd play a great Zuckerberg.
They'd really have to write around that. Like, hey, it's only been 10 years. What have you been doing? Why do you look 30 years older?
Yep.
Anyway,
Let's get past that.
what else you got?
That's all I got, Steve.
Well, let me reach behind here. I got something for you. Glen's Corner, where I'm sitting in the corner looking at nothing but a picture of Glen. Glen Powell explains why he turned down Jurassic World Rebirth role. First of all, did you even know he was in the running for that?
No, I didn't. Would he have been the Raptors? That guy?
Yeah, that pencil pushing nerd scientist.
I think him and ScarJo, that's just too much. What do they call them? Sex icons? What's is that the term?
We can
I feel
use
like I'm
that term.
saying
That sounds right.
it's just it'd be too hard
Too much,
to stay
yeah.
focused on the film. They want you to stare at the dinosaurs, but we'd be staring at the actors. They can't have that.
Oh yeah. Says here, got a quote. Sometimes you've got to close your eyes and put yourself in that movie, and you're like, no, I would not be good for this movie. Powell was reportedly in talks to play Dr. Henry Loomis, aka the pencil pushing nerd. Says Powell has a grasp on the kind of roles he wants to take, which means he's willing to turn down tempting paychecks. Says, quote, I don't identify with people with superpowers for the most part, he admitted. Speaking to GQ, he said, I would have a wild take on Batman. It definitely would not be like a Matt Reeves tone. It'd probably be closer to Keaton. So he got a little sidetracked there in that interview, but leads us to some speculation. What do you think?
He wants to be Batman.
I think he's starting to campaign for it. And what are your thoughts?
Hey, I'll watch it.
Of course we'll watch it. Oh, yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm into it. I mean, I just don't want another George Clooney situation.
In that you don't want a bad Batman with a handsome face?
Yeah, basically. Because not that George was bad per se.
It was a bad script, yeah.
So as long as he doesn't get one of those, I mean, I still didn't hate that movie as much as everyone else. But
yeah, fair enough. I think Glen's got some integrity to look at that and be like, I don't want that role. Even though it's going to be a big paycheck, I don't want it. And who knows? We'll see.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Mark Wahlberg.
Talking to you, Kevin Hart. Yeah. Jack Black. What other sellouts are there? Gal Gadot.
Russell Crowe these days.
Ryan Reynolds.
Pedro. Pascal.
Sellout or industry plant?
I guess you're right here.
We got a lot of flack for our Pedro video last week, by the way. Chris, we're idiots.
I know.
That's what the internet would have us believe about ourselves.
To be fair, he's not the only one touching. Vanessa, she's touching too. She's not cleaning this. In fact, you could argue she's worse because she's the married one.
2 wrongs don't make a right. How come 2 wrongs can't make 3 lefts? Or
It's still weird.
It is weird. Yeah. Chris, have you been watching anything lately? You been doing anything with your life lately?
I did, actually.
Yeah?
I fixed the car.
Ooh. Insert clip of round of applause here.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thank you. Yeah, it took me days, weeks, months, years. But I finally got it, and so far, she's purring.
Nice.
She's running.
Nice. You get extra hair on your chest for being a man.
Thank
not taking
you.
it to a mechanic.
No.
Even though it would have cost you a lot less hassle and time and money and effort.
Well, not money.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely the rest. But I did see, so I went Mystery Monday, and we watched a movie called Sketch. You heard of this?
No, what is it?
It's a children's movie. It's one of those Angel Studios.
Oh, okay.
And the plot of this. So it's got Buster,
Buster Scruggs?
other Buster,
Oh, Keaton?
other Buster,
Buster Rhymes?
no, other Buster,
I'm out of Busters. I don't know.
Arrested Development Buster.
Oh, you can't take that outside, Buster?
Yes, that Buster. He's the dad. He's got 2 kids. His wife's dead, of course. You know, there's a lake near the house, and it's a magic lake. Basically, whatever you put in the lake gets fixed. Or in this case, the girl, she draws a lot of creepy drawings, and the notebook falls in the lake, and they all become real. And they're monsters terrorizing the town, hunting the children. And it's kind of spooky, but it's kind of a kid's movie. So
Kind of a kid's movie. It's just like that one kind of a kid's movie with Zach Levi being an alcoholic, right? Is it kind of that kid's movie tier?
This one, I think I could see kids getting scared. I feel like it's kind of like a Red One type. Like it's better than Red One, pretty clearly, but it's like that age group where it's like you wouldn't really want to take your 5, 6, 7-year-old because they'd probably get too scared in this one. It was actually pretty good, surprisingly funny and engaging.
What would you give a rating?
I think I'm going 7 out of 10 here.
Really? Okay.
I didn't know anything about it, never heard of it. I laughed a good amount of it. And it was kind of interesting because there was like 2 audiences because it's only PG. A lot of people brought kids to it. They'd say some joke and it'd be like a dumb like kids joke, like, oh, he drew a butt. And then you'd hear like the kids laugh. And then they'd do another joke. And then you just hear the parents laugh. And it's just like never throughout a joke you heard the whole theater laugh in unison. But it was just like this joke, half the theater laughs, this joke, the other half, and like throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, at least they're getting everyone in the crowd going.
So they get everyone in it. I liked it. It gave me like a Goonies, Jumanji, Gremlins, like a Small Soldiers vibe, you know, if you remember those movies.
Oh, that's a great movie there. Small Soldiers, I tell you what, yeah.
It's pretty outlandish. Like, it's not even close to realistic, obviously, because you got these creatures attacking, which maybe it's because I don't really watch kids' movies willingly. Like, I wouldn't have just put this on unless it was the mystery. But it was fun. I like the story, fantasy element of it. I think you should watch it. It's pretty good.
Sketch is what it's called.
Yeah, I think it comes out next week.
Okay.
It's a good film. I recommend. 7 out of 10.
Very good.
And then watched a couple more episodes of Smallville.
Here we go. Let me get ready.
You ready for this? I think we watched episodes 5, 6, and 7. Episode 5, you get the freeze guy. You know, fun. Nothing like outlandish per se. But here's where it gets good. Episode 6. The plot of this, there's an old man and he falls in the little pond out of his wheelchair. And guess what? You'll never guess it. There's kryptonite rocks in the pond. What do you think's going to happen to this old man?
He eats the rocks, grinds them up in his teeth, ingests them, and then he poops out rocks, throws them at Clark.
Not exactly. He basically just turns young. Turns into like an 18-year-old. In his prime. And the actor for him is Vaughn from Community, if you remember him.
Oh, yes.
Getting rid of Britta.
Getting rid of the bee. She's a no good bee.
Very good. It's him. Young him. Small nipples and all here. Basically, what makes this interesting is, so he's older. He's in a retirement home when this happens. But then you find out he actually went to prison because he was a serial killer.
Oh.
But now he's young again. And the whole plot for this, so you pull back the layers. But the whole origin of this is in the 40s, he wanted to be a grand musician, like a piano player at Grand Hall. And it was between him and someone else. And they chose the other guy. So what does he do? He got so mad at the teacher or whoever chose it. He killed him and killed his son. So then he went to prison. He was there for a while, but then he was old, and they're like, all right, we'll put you in the retirement home. But now they're all dead, but he's young now. Now that they're dead, what's he doing? He's killing all of the people that voted in it on the jury that made him go to prison, but they're all dead. So instead, he's killing their kids and grandkids.
You know, at that point, it's just a level of pettiness the world has never like seen before.
He's got to finish the job, and he doesn't just like shoot him or stab him. He gets the old piano wire and strangles him.
Oh, jeez.
It's pretty intense here.
I bet.
So that episode was fun. Pretty creepy, kind of fun. And then next episode, we get another actor. We get Amy Adams.
One of her first roles, probably. She's probably young,
Probably. She was
she was a child actor probably before that.
20, 21 or so. But you get her in a fat suit. She's fat. She's like Ryan Reynolds in that one movie where he plays the fat guy.
Which one got him?
But she's trying to lose weight, so she's making smoothies from her garden, and you'll never guess what happens to be in the garden.
Just more kryptonite.
How did you know?
Wow. I guess so. Sorry to derail you a bit. When the planet exploded, presumably just bits of kryptonite landed on Earth. However many the writers need at a time.
Yeah, every episode. There's always kryptonite in the very beginning so that the villain can be born. And there's kryptonite at the end so that the villain can almost kill Clark.
Very good.
But then then they're always gonna die at the end somehow. So no one can reveal Clark's secret. But she eats a smoothie with it, and guess what? She done starts losing weight. And like next day, she's like skinny and hot. And all the people are like, hey, wow, diet's working. You know, she lost like 100-something pounds in a day. No one really questions it that much.
Yeah.
But what happens is she starts getting real hungry, Steve. starts eating anything she can, including there's an iconic scene, which I actually remember this scene from a kid because it stuck with me so much. But she's driving at night, hits a deer, gets out of the car, walks up to the deer, and then she gets that like Emotep mummy big mouth and starts eating that deer. And she's just got that hankering to eat anything, flesh, animals, pizza,
Rocks, paper,
or anything.
scissors.
You get a good scene where she's at school and there was a bully who's like, hey, whale watcher, you're fat, bullying her like the day before. And he's not even like skinny himself. Like, it's kind of all right, buddy.
Pot kettle, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's like, oh, hey, you want some alone time? And he's like, no, I was just joking about the things, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do a little rendezvous. And then they sneak him out. And then what does she do? She sucks him. She sucks the
Like
fat out of him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she sucks him. She sucks him real good. Then, what's going to happen? Clark fights her. But that was fun. Yeah, it kind of gives that X-Files vibe where every episode you get a new thing, a new creature, and it kind of spooky. What's going to happen?
Yeah. Clark is Scully and Mulder rolled into one.
Oh, and also another thing I figured out. It's not Lana Lane, like I had always thought.
Uh-huh.
It's Lang with the G.
That would explain the Asianness.
Yes.
Because I was very confused.
In my mind, my memory of it was that Lois shows up later and they're like cousins. But that wouldn't make sense if her last name's Lang. So that's something new. And then also, they're supposed to be 14. Clark is. And all them
years of age,
14 years of age.
Stop this right now. You kidding me?
Because one of them was episode was Lana's birthday, and she was turning 15. And her boyfriend's the senior quarterback. He's 17. He's about to go to college next season, I'm guessing. So yeah, Clark's a 14-year-old played by Tom Welling, and I looked it up. He's 24 when they started filming.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
and
not
he looks
crazy.
like he's 24.
Yeah. So
where do they get off, man?
It's fun. X-Files.
It is fun.
Do you got your July movie rankings list here, Steve?
I do. I have my July movie rankings right here. I am not unlocking my phone and buying time here. I saw 6 movies this month.
6.
From top to bottom, we got bottom, just the lowest of the low, Jurassic World After Birth. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Then we got Predator, Killer of Killers. Then we got The Naked Gun, Fantastic Four, and Superman. How about you, pal?
I've seen 8 films. Bottom up. Number 8, Happy Gilmore 2. 7, I Know What You Did Last Summer. 6, Megan 2.0. 5, Fantastic Four. 4, Jurassic World. 3, Sketch. 2, Superman. 1, Naked Gun.
He's done it. He's done it. Oh, boy.
I've done it.
Oh, but I forgot to put Happy Gilmore in there.
Oh, where's that in your list here?
It's probably below The Predator. So in between Predator and I Know What You Did Last Summer. For anyone who cares, which is 0.
No
Not even you would care, honestly.
Yeah, who cares? Well, you want to dive into that Adam Sandler Happy Gilmore 2 flick?
Absolutely. Now, Chris, may I ask you, do you have any affinity for Adam Sandler and his kind of comedy or Happy Gilmore in general?
I remember liking it as a kid. You'd quote him a lot. But I hadn't seen this Happy Gilmore in 15 years, probably. And my wife had never seen it. So we put it on this week, actually. It's about kind of what I remembered. It's not as funny now, I guess. As me, I'm so mature and introspective now that those jokes, they don't do it for me quite as much. But I was actually kind of into the plot of the first one.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's kind of interesting if I'm not trying to think of it as like a super funny movie, but more as like, this is, an underdog here.
Yeah. A noble cause. Yeah.
So it was still like fine. Like I'll never probably watch it again in 10, 15 years or so, but it was fine. How about you? Are you a big Adam Sandler guy?
Kind of like you. I think I liked it when I was 11 or 12 because my mom was like, don't watch it. And I would go to my friend's house, we'd watch it. And it's got that kind of prepubescent humor that is just nom 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 when you're a kid. I think I would have to go watch Happy Gilmore 1 again and see if it holds up. Yeah, I think this one, it's a lot different and it has a very specific kind of comedy that you either like it or you don't. And this one, it didn't feel as genuine as the first one either. I didn't really like it for a lot of reasons, but my rating, I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. What about you?
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much either. I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I feel like it's pretty similar to the first one. So maybe it's just because you hadn't seen it in a while. But
Yeah, probably.
if you love the first one, you'll probably love this one. If you didn't like the first one, you're not going to like this one.
Well, I think the first one is more endearing because it is like just an underdog guy down on his luck trying to save his grandma. You know, noble intentions. This one, not as noble. They got to put him back down in the hole for him to come back up. And that's not as interesting to watch, in my opinion. If you like the first one, check it out. If you haven't already, it's a fun laugh. I think it's fun to watch with some friends too. But so story, it's pretty dark actually. He's got his wife and kids, and 2 minutes into the movie, he accidentally kills his wife going golfing, and he goes down spiraling from there and hits rock bottom. And then the kind of call to action is he's got to pull himself back up with his bootstraps and earn some money for his daughter's ballet school. And that's the main reason for him to get back in the game. Montages galore. And that's the movie. The main story beats of what you think is going to happen. So nothing too out there. But what we can do is go into some cons. Because I got a few, if you'll indulge.
Let's
or do
hear
you
it.
want to go first?
I can go first if you
All
want.
right, shoot, yeah.
It's kind of boring. Didn't really care for it. I think it's just like when they're older, it's a little more sad. I don't know. Like not as fun as a 20-year-old goofy golf guy. Yeah, a lot of jokes I didn't really think were. I laughed one time, and I'll save that for my pros. But
Okay.
I wasn't a huge fan. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, I think it really gets caught up. The biggest con I can say is that it really just feels like a bunch of, and this is Adam Sandler doing his thing, where he's got Kevin James, you know, and Chris Rock, the gang. And in this one, he's expanded his gang as far as the eye can see here, because there's no extras in this movie. It's all just cameos to the point where it's like distracting. You know, some people could see it as fun. If you're a golf guy, you're like, hey, that's you know, whatever. It's a Where's Waldo of golfers and celebrities. But I found it quite distracting and blatantly obvious when you're like, okay, that person can't act, so he's something. He's done. Maybe he's a basketball player. Maybe he's.
I did have a basketball player. I had the John Wick 3 guy.
Oh, that's who it was.
Boban.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was a little distracting. A lot of quote cameos overstayed their welcome. I thought I would have disliked Bad Bunny more, but I think Travis Kelce was one of the more obnoxious ones. What also kind of irked me was like you're taking opportunities away from like young actors to actually do it. Now you're just, what's the joke? Is that Eminem? That's the joke? Is that Eminem's here?
Well, he's the guy's son.
Sure.
He's there to bug him.
I can really see the familial resemblance there too with the glued on beard. I guess that's the joke. If it got very silly very quick, it's fine. I didn't know what it was. I think everyone's having a good time, but
Every time there's a callback, they do a flashback. I don't know any other movie I've seen do that where it'll be like, oh, it's Eminem, and then it'll show back to his dad. Maybe if I hadn't just watched it, wouldn't it be as annoying?
it's also weird too because like the people who are watching this movie have seen that first one, so you don't need to go back. And people who are like, hey, maybe I'll check out the sequel even though I haven't checked out the first one.
Yep.
Like, why would you do that? Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. We can move into some pros if you'd like.
The one time I laughed was actually Eminem. Not like his little fight thing beforehand, but when he got thrown to the crocodiles and they eat him. And the part where it cuts to the announcer, Vern. Well, surprisingly, that's our first fatality. And then just like, I don't know why, but I was like, I laughed. I was like, that's pretty funny. Give him that.
Yeah.
My other pros aren't really for me, but I could see why people would like it. So I kind of put those down. If you're into golf, it's got a lot of golfers. You know, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
If I watch the new Space Jam, I haven't seen it. The good thing about it is be like, oh, I know these basketball players. That's fun. But I don't really know golf, so I can't really say it. But if I did, that would be fun.
Yeah. I think those cameos, like they got more cameos you could shake a golf club at, man. And I think those ones who were specific to golf, because again, I was just like, all right, this guy's probably a golfer, can't act, but whoever this is for, good on you.
Good for you.
Good for you. Yeah. One of my favorite comebacks. And they actually managed to get a lot of people back, a lot more than I thought they would. Julia, his wife, the one who gets hit, she was back. Shooter McGavin, Christopher McDonald. I actually had him as a pro because, I don't know, I just like them buddying up again.
That
you
was
know,
one
or-
of my pros.
Yeah.
You're stealing from me.
Sorry,
I thought he was
sorry.
probably the best part of the movie, honestly.
Mhm.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Them teaming up and
against a greater evil, which was that the Sixth Sense kid?
yeah, Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment. Yeah.
It was.
I thought I recognized him with that ugly guy. Purposefully, just one of the most ugly humans I've seen. But going back, I like Shooter and Happy battling against. That was fun. It looked like everyone was having a fun time. And it's very unapologetic. They're like, this is our brand of comedy. This is what you sign up for. This when you press that play button, this is what you get. It doesn't appeal to the masses, and I respect him for it. I think my favorite running gag was actually the Flask jokes, because he's an alcoholic now. And so he would just be doing things and just take a sip out of like a cucumber or out of a remote or his phone. There'd be alcohol. And I was like, that's funny. I like gags like that. If you've seen it, well, tell us what you think of it. Is it worth your time? Is it worth our time? Probably not, but we did it anyway. Another movie we saw, Christopher, The Naked Gun.
Sure.
The 2025 version. We'll just go full spoilers for a multitude of reasons, but going over to the plot, I'm putting plot in quotes here.
You don't watch it for the plot. You can't really spoil anything for this.
Yeah, it's another silly movie. Both of these movies silly as all get out. I think if Happy Gilmore was a level 7 silly, this is like a level 14 silly. So many silly jokes,
It
Christopher.
was so many jokes. A joke every 5 seconds.
Indeed, yes. Have you seen the original or any like Leslie Mann
Yes.
movies like that? Yeah.
I've seen the originals when I was a kid, but it'd been 20 years or so. But you seen them?
I remember seeing some of the first one. I remember loving Airplane as a kid. And that kind of comedy. Again, it's very unique. I think within the first maybe 5 minutes you're watching this movie, if you don't like the first 5 minutes, then just walk out. Because I don't even know how to describe it. With that being said, would you have walked out or would you have stayed? Bearing in mind, I know the answer, but go ahead.
Well, I stayed, obviously.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But I could easily see how you wouldn't like it. But did you like it, Steve?
I did like it, Christopher. I will say I had a unique theater experience in that there was absolutely no one else
Oh,
at
really?
the theater with me. I thought it was really, really funny. I was like, I shouldn't be laughing at this because it's just so dumb. But this is like the best fast food of movies where it's dumb, it's silly, it's just a lot of fun. I don't know. And I gave it an, you call me crazy, I gave an 8 out of 10.
Oh, I'm not calling you crazy.
I think technically I don't even remember the other ratings I gave. Probably if you go back, you're like, this is your actual rating, Steven. I don't remember what they are, but I thought this one was great. I would watch this again before Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four. I thought it was great.
I'd probably say 8 out of 10, 80% or something like that. Yeah, same thing. I thought it was funny. And I'll go into pros later, but should we get into some cons here?
Go for it.
Like you said, it's not going to be for everyone. The plot is not
It's
really
nothing. Yeah.
existing, which again, don't go in looking for a plot. There's a couple times where you're like, what is going on here?
It's a weird movie because it has a very thin plot. If you're looking for bloody Oscar-worthy performance and gripping story, then you should watch this movie. I'll tell you that for free right now. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just dumb fun, you know. But cons wise, I don't know if I loved Pamela Anderson in it. Everyone's great, by the way. I feel like if I had to pick a weak link, maybe she was maybe the weakest. And it's not saying she's bad. And this is me nitpicking because I liked everything. It was like if I had to pick one of the weakest characters, it'd probably be her.
You want to get into some pros?
Yes. The biggest compliment I can give this movie is that it's really stupid.
Yep.
It's really stupid and it's really fun. And it's just quick and easy. Like you said, I found myself unapologetically chuckling at least a couple, maybe 3 times in each scene because there's so many like visual gags, audio gags where, for instance, they're in a police station and you see a guy behind them. There's like background comedy, which is great for like rewatchability, but there's background comedy where there's a guy coming out of like a freezer and it says cold cases and he's coming out with like a jacket and a frozen over, like that kind of crap where it's like, that's funny, you know? It's stupid, but it's funny. If you like puns, boy, do I got a movie for you, man. Like, you know, it scratched that stupid itch that I had from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I wrote down a few of my favorite lines here. This one upset the lady behind me. He's talking to the bartender and says, "You shot my brother in the name of justice." Liam Neeson, that could be thousands. You shot him in the back. Hundreds. He was unarmed, maybe 50. He was white. You're Tommy Royland's brother.
Yeah.
How's he doing? He's like, you shot him in the back. There was a Amish woman sitting behind me, and she was, that's messed up the whole time, which at first I was getting annoyed, but it kind of made it funner. Again, I watched in a packed theater, kind of opposite of you. I guess we have different experiences because I think it's funner to watch in a theater because you get a lot of people laughing.
Yeah.
And then you'd also get people like a delayed laugh, like a few seconds of like, oh,
yeah,
I get it. And just like kind of throughout. But then you'd have this one lady just getting mad at everything. Or like she just like could not comprehend the type of movie it is. You're like, that doesn't make, how do they pull a shotgun out of, like just throughout it, which like, it was kind of funny. I don't know, made it more fun. But, and then this other one, when he first sees Pamela Anderson, got the heads and the shoulders and the knees and toes, and she has the type of bottom that would make a toilet beg for the brown. The whole theater, just like whether they laughed or had like everyone reacted somewhat.
There's a reaction,
to that.
This would be a group of friends. This would be a fun movie watch with some friends. I thought the one you were going to say was there's a moment where the villain's having a drink with Pamela Anderson and they're like, cheers. And he's like, this is from Bill Cosby's vintage collection.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah, there's so many just like dumb things where, oh man, like the coffee joke. They're always drinking coffee. Someone always putting coffee, bigger, smaller sizes, even when they're driving to hand. Like there's so many dumb things.
My condolences. How did she pass? Great. 50 yards
50
easy.
yards, yeah.
Armed like a cannon. And then she died.
Yeah.
She sounds like a saint.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Bronco or 49. Just like.
Yeah. There's so many of those little moments too where like if you're not paying attention, you would think they're just like talking, but you're like, wait a second, that was funny,
Yeah. I'm still upset at the Janet Jackson Super Bowl. That was 20 years ago. Not for me.
Not for me. Yeah. When this first came out, I saw a trailer. I was like, oh no. I was like, nah, come on, man. Like I was really worried they wouldn't nail the kind of comedy. I was really worried about Liam Neeson. One is because he's an old guy, but I was like, I've never seen him in a comedic role besides like 1,000 Ways to Die in the West or, I think this kind of role is unique because you can't really have like a traditional funny man. You have to be a guy that's straight-laced and believes every word that he's saying is genuine. Otherwise, if you had a funny man and he says it wouldn't work. So like this guy is the character who's just like, this is who he is. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but he did a lot better than what I thought. Yeah.
It works better because he is like a serious sounding versus like if you had Jim Carrey or like an Owen Wilson or someone playing it, it wouldn't be as funny.
Yeah.
Because he's just giving him like kind of dry lines. I just thought of another one when he's talking to the villain and he's like, just like the Black Eyed Peas, let's get retarded. And he's like, they're still saying that in my club. They can. And then they just go on a big old thing about the Black Eyed Peas. I would never forget about Fergie.
Just random stuff like that.
And they play Fergalicious. The more I'm quoting it, I could watch it again because I'd say the negative of watching it in a theater is if you're laughing, and since all the jokes are like so quick paced, I'm sure I missed like half the jokes because I couldn't hear it or I was too busy like laughing or something.
Oh, honorable mentions. We have CCH Pounder, which was awesome to have there. She was in The Wire. We'll insert a clip of Dennis Reynolds doing an impression of her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I can do that. Yeah. Let's see. God damn it, Dutch! What other errands do you have us running for the DA?
And then we also have Paul Walter Hauser. I wish he was in there more because I was like, this guy's great, but he was kind of barely in it.
I know.
There's actually one really funny part that I remembered where Pamela Anderson's walking out and like they do like an internal monologue. Liam Neeson's like, as I watched her walk away, her legs went all the way to and then like it cuts to Paul Walter Hauser, his internal monologue. He's like, and then it points over to all the cops and they're all having internal monologues about her at the same time. There's so many dumb things like that.
It's a breath of fresh air to have a movie like this where it's a comedy and it seemed like their one and only objective is just to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm dumb, but like I didn't see any hidden agenda or some sort of political message or even like friendship, which I like that one a lot. I probably like that still more, but even that you have like the darker angle and like, the psychological and all this versus this. It's just like,
let's pack it full of jokes. Yeah.
Our main goal is to make you laugh. We're not trying to do anything different, which I appreciated because Literally can't remember the last movie that was kind of like that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And I think the marketing was really done well for this too, because they had a lot of funny posters that just kind of slotted right in. They just adapted to modern times, but still kept that feeling, is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, when you start watching, because I'd seen the trailer a couple times, and obviously they have the jokes in the trailer, and most of the time they give like the best jokes in the trailer. And then you watch the movie and you're like, well, those were funny, but I already seen it. And then there's not really much left. And I was worried because this one, it starts off, they have the OJ thing in the trailer where they're all talking to their dead dads, you know, and then they had seems like you're arrested for man's laughter, huh? Must have been some kind of joke or, and like, you know, funny. But this one, obviously they have a lot more jokes where it wasn't like they showed their whole hand like a lot of comedies do.
Oh yeah, they showed a corner of one card in the trailer, which was great. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
I think it's also a testament too, because a lot of quote comedy movies, they're like, okay, we saw all those jokes in the trailer. This one they showed just enough to get the feeling of it. And I was like, that's cool. Good on you guys. Good on you. Anyway, I think we've talked enough about this movie.
I know.
If you haven't thought about going by now, I'd say go see it. I don't know.
If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you're just like, why are they? It's not that funny. But when you see it, it's funny. It's funny. It's a good joke. I could watch it again this week, and I think I'd still have a good time.
You know what would be funny? If you got a girl, take her to see this movie. See if she passes the test.
Mine will not.
I know.
She might go see it because she saw the trailer. She's like, that looks dumb. But apparently Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are an item now.
Oh.
Romantic, this movie.
Good for them.
So she's like, well, maybe I'll go watch it to support the couple here.
But anyway, if you've been listening up to this point, thank you so much for listening. We've talked your ears off on a few things. If you want to email us, stalepopcornpod@gmail.com, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I said Instagram a couple times, so I haven't stroked here. Sorry about that.
Follow us, have fun, like, comment, subscribe. And thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
This is the stale
Popcorn.
popcorn.